Magandang araw sa inyo lahat, sa ating mga young aspirants, young pilots, aviation enthusiasts, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Captain Frank once again. And it's been a while, ano? Um, just a quick recap, if I still remember. Yung last post natin, I talked about, how to assess ourselves, yung ating ultimate goal, on how to become a pilot here in the Philippines. Tapos, I discussed to you about medical certificates and, what to look for when you're searching for the right flying school, hindi ba? So, ngayon naman, parang gusto ko lang pag-usapan natin kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating gawin sa panahon ngayon ng COVID. No, lalo na, halimbawa, ako, I've been a part of the retrenchment program ng aking previous employer. Unfortunately, kailangan magbawas ng mga piloto ang mga kumpanya ngayon. It's happening worldwide, kahit sa Amerika, sa Europa, kahit sa Middle East also, nagbabawas sila ng mga cabin crew, mga piloto, ground staff. So, it is a drastic measure talaga ito eh. Pero hindi mo ito maisisisi sa mga companies dahil itong measure na ito, isa lang ang yung magandang naibibigay na guarantee sa atin. They're doing this so that they can survive. And napakadali naman para sa kanila. If they don't want to survive anymore, they will just shut down the whole company, di ba? And everyone will lose a job. But the very reason na nagbabawas lang sila is because they want to survive. And it's a good thing for us later on. Why? Because, if this company survives, it only means one thing. It already guarantees us one thing, na meron pa tayong babalikan. That someday, we can still walk back to our jobs. We can still go back to those companies and work for them. Kasi nag-survive sila sa crisis na ito. So, let's look at that positively. At kakagaang din ito para sa ating lahat na naka-experience ng bagay nito, na naapektuhan ka ng crisis. So, during this time, ano kaya magandang gawin natin bilang mga piloto? So, to keep ourselves productive. So, I can only name few things. Again, I already mentioned this dun nga sa aking Facebook account. Sinabi ko doon na for my own opinion, being productive doesn't only mean na dapat kumikita ka ng pera. Pero para sa akin, yung being productive also is, gaining more knowledge or learning a new skill, something like that. So, to name a few, siguro kung tulad ko, hindi ako nakakalipad ngayon, ano ba yung mga pwede kong gawin para naman hindi naman ako mabore or maging productive pa rin yung araw na wala akong mga flights. I can go back teaching. I have done that before. Even before I became an airline pilot, I was a ground instructor. So I can also do that. So I can step back, go down the ladder a little bit and then go back to teaching. I can start writing a book, which I have already done. I am now in the chapter of this new project. So this is actually keeping me busy also. Learn a new hobby, learn new skills. I've seen friends doing carpentry, woodworks, arts, baking, and a lot of things, just to keep yourself busy and productive. Good job. And also, if you have any second degree na tinapos mo besides flying, then maybe this is the the good timing, the chance to make use of that. Ano? As we have seen from news from months ago, na parang uh, the guy was a pilot, but he had a degree in nursing yata. So he's a frontliner right now. Ano? So I know guys who have those kind of you know fallback, uh, what do you call this, backgrounds, and this is the best chance to use that while waiting for that chance to go back to flying. And of course, the main thing here, even if we are keeping ourselves busy and productive, we don't have to forget about our licenses and our medical, because in my mind, ano, um, we need those licenses and medical certificates valid. Kasi what if the airlines started looking for people, and airlines abroad started hiring people as well. We have to remember that we will be competing with a lot of other nationalities, other pilots who were laid off as well, who are all looking for uh, a new opportunity abroad, to go back to work and to go back flying. And these pilots are probably coming from, the likes of British Airways, Lufthansa, Emirates, Qatar, Etihad, Cathay Pacific, and all other airlines who release a lot of pilots worldwide. So you will be competing with this. So, having a valid license and medical is good enough to at least submit your resume, and it gives you the chance to present yourself for the interview once they started calling applicants, hindi ba? So that's one thing that I can really suggest. So, how do we do it? Kasi syempre, we are already grounded for a number of months, and we are losing our recency on the aircraft. So I do believe it's about budget also, but we have to think na what we're gonna spend is for an investment. We are again investing on ourselves para pagdating ng opportunity ay meron tayong mapapasukan na trabaho. So spend a little for your simulator check, even every 3 months or 4 months or even 6 months, just to keep your licenses and your recency valid for the young pilots. You can pay for a couple of hours of flight training, just to keep those skills updated, to keep yourselves competent as well in your handling. So importante ito, aside from being productive with other things and other new set of skills and hobbies and other businesses on the side, if you want to stay within the aviation industry and you are hoping to step back to the cockpit in the near future, 1 or 2 years or 3 years from now, at least our licenses are still there. They are ready anytime. And do not get tired in applying kahit wala pa silang hiring ngayon or it's on hold, just send them and put them in the pool, hindi naman sila magagalit eh. The most that they can do is reply back to you and say, thank you for your interest. we are not hiring pilots right now, or they can tell you, right now we're not hiring pilots, but we're expecting to start recruiting by 2021 or something like that. So it's giving you a heads up, you know. So for me, um, for now, that's what we can do. So my personal advice, of course, just like what I said, let's keep ourselves busy and productive, earning knowledge and new sets of skills, and maybe open up a new business so that we can also earn something, and keep our credentials valid, throughout these times. Unless, of course, you want to park them for a while and forget about flying, then that is your choice. But for those who are, keen of getting back into the seat, you know, that's one way, to get that chance. When that door opens, we are there and we just get in. And for the rest who stayed too long out in the beach, then they can wait for the second trance, or tranche. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you well, and good luck to all of us. Thank you.